Traders War Room proudly presents the daily video with the best trading and investing alerts anywhere on any platform. With up-to-date stock, chart, and market news, TWR is simply your one-stop shop. Tweaky Tuesday. Stay tuned at the end for TWR Hot Products and Services. Comments from the front line. All right, so today we got TWR Market Warrior, codename Ray, and what he's telling us is he used to follow the guidance I pushed out on the YouTube platform, and he actually converted into a premium member on our flagship on the Discord. And he goes on and says that he just made under $450 today in less than an hour and on his day off. And he took Apple trades, crowd trades, and along with SPY and Amazon swing trades. And this is what it's all about, guys. I tell you this all the time. $100 to $1,000 is possible as a TWR Market Warrior. Yes, the free stuff is great. However, if you really want to get the bang for your buck and really push the envelope with your trading and investing journey, the premium channels are where it's at. The Discord platform or flagship, or the instant messages for less noise, just alerts. All the links are in the description, and I hope to see you guys as a TWR Market Warrior. Come trade with us with the bulls on TWR. Alert update. I like to start off with losses. Man, we went in that Tesla. We were on a bull trade on this one. 235 call. It definitely went against us almost from immediate entry. We saw the bull signal. It just reversed on us and everything started coming to the downside. So we went ahead and cut pretty quickly. Ended up going in at 45, came out at 20. You know, that's a $25 loss, but better than a complete loser because we definitely made up with it for these following trades. All right, this one was a swing trade that we took over the weekend. We went in at the SPY, 423 call, 30 May. We entered at 35. We went ahead and came out at 81. We left 25% to run with the stop loss at the previous trigger, which was 75. And all in all, this trade was a 2X all the way around. Great trade, and that's what I call money in the bank. We went ahead and switched courses, went with the 417 SPY puts, entered in at 51, went ahead and came out at 76, leaving only runners with that stop loss above break even. That makes it risk-free on the day. Took an NVDA play to the put side because we noticed that it was having some buyer's exhaustion, and we went ahead and made some decent money. Look at this. Took the 365 put out of the money. We went in at 33, ended up coming out at 44. That's good for $11 per contract. Now this trade was a banger. I didn't expect this one to run like it did, but this was an algo trade. My algo that I have on the platform, it went ahead and said go short shop. So what kind of guy would I be if I didn't listen to the tools I have on my platform? So I went ahead and took the trade. I trust my algos, I trust my work, I trust my due diligence. I take the trade. We went in at that 58 put to June, entered in at 78, and this thing ran 134, and we went ahead and took profits and ride the wave. Stop loss protocol in effect. All you got to do is you take that stop, you put it above break even, and everything on the day is risk-free. Riding on some of that downtrending pressure, we went ahead and took a SPY trade, 419 put, 31 May, entered in at 85. We trimmed out at 107. We left 50% of this to swing until tomorrow, so we'll see what we got at the bell, but it's looking good so far. And these were the overnight killers that I pushed out to the premium people, letting them know what I was getting into for swing trades. And just so you guys know, man, these are just my trades that push signals daily. So join and trade with TWR. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a Traders War Room Market Warrior. So quit wasting that money that's not making money and join TWR today. All links are in the description. Stocks I like. Okay, so here's how the chart's gonna go. Basically, you're gonna see three colors: purple, blue, and red. The purple, that's our battle zone, all right? Triggers on the high and the low that give us the idea of continuation to either our high target, which is blue, or our low target, which is red. Definitely gotta use these as trigger points and ideas because the volatility of the market can change the landscape in an instant, okay? So very cautious, head on a swivel, and be ready to attack. All right, so when we're talking about SPY is being really rangy right now. You can see the volatility is just there. We got long, thick candles going both directions. So being real cautious with the triggers, all right? If we trigger above or below, we gotta expect that we're gonna get follow through to the high level or to the low level. So that's all we're doing is just kind of being patient, watching it. If we're trading on the day, we're utilizing those moving averages. Okay, so head on a swivel. This one's definitely one that we're ready to attack no matter which direction it goes. Same concept with the Qs, okay? The Qs are moving big time. Anytime you start seeing a lot of those bullish push in the mega cap tech sectors, you know the Qs are definitely going to be moving as well, okay? So if you see a lot of the trending, like, you get some bearish Apple signs, NVDA and Microsoft, you know the names I'm talking about, you can expect Qs are going to probably affect negatively. Same way if you start to get the bullish signals, the Q is going to go to the bull side. So triggers, we're looking for closing above or below the triggers, and then we get the follow through to the high and the low point. Okay, NVDA did exactly what we thought it was going to. We hit the buyer's exhaustion at the top, cooled down. I still think we got a little bit more cooling down to do. I mean, this thing absolutely just exploded from like 300 to the fours almost overnight. Okay, so I do think we're going to go attack those 380s, the high 380s, maybe go into the lower 380s, but definitely we'll find support at that type of price range, and we'll probably get the spike. But before we get the spike back up to retest those highs, we got to cool down and people are going to profit take. So I'm expecting some more downside pressure on this particular ticker. AI, of course, has that artificial intelligence buzz associated with it. But when I see charts like this, I mean, when you look at this run that AI has had with all those green candles and the fat green candles, okay, it screams too much too soon. So we'll see what happens with earnings. But even if we push up to the $50 range, I would be expecting the reversal, just like we saw with NVDA. People have been in this since it was like under 20, and they're going to profit take, okay, because it's super speculative. So I would wait to go long on this one. And yes, you might miss a little bit because it could run to 55, 60. You might miss, but believe me when I say we're going to peak at a top, and we're going to be able to catch the reversal and ride this thing down for some good money. All right, Budweiser is starting to trend a little bit. We might have found support down here at the bottom. Now, Budweiser has been trending slowly in the downtrending direction. A lot of it is correlated to their political stance with the woke type movement. But I think that more so they've been punished just kind of already on some downtrending effort and just, margins not improving and stuff like that. So I do think regardless of their political agendas and stuff like that, they could probably find support down here. And I'd be looking for probably a push to the upside to see if we can hold those upper levels and go test that resistance. So I like this more for a bull type of call over a few weeks rather than continuation to the downside, because I think it's sold off enough and it'll get some investor sentiment back in there from the discounted price. A very similar chart and another one that is suffering from some political backlash with the go woke type movement. Now, unlike Bud's kind of subsided their political agenda a little bit. Target is doubling down on it. So I do think that Target could get some more negative pressure. As you can see, it's, still above $100 and is rather an expensive stock, especially with their issues with supply and demand and inventory levels. I do think that we probably can get a little bit more downward pressure here. The issue Target has is they got a bad political, nightmare on their hands, a PR nightmare on their hands, because a lot of the trending stuff is the woke movement being pushed on to the little kids, such as with the clothing and stuff like that. Now, I don't care what people's personal agendas or ideologies are or anything like that. I'm just looking at the stock. I'm just basically stating what the trend is going on and what's affecting investors, the big money, from getting into Target right now as it continues to sell off. So we got some issues with their political agenda, plus we got some issues with their margins and their inventory on the hand, and that's just all recipes for disaster. So I do think the high probability of continuation to the downside is likely on this particular ticker. Neo, how the mighty have fallen, man. You remember when this was like a $60, $70 stock? Chinese stocks are not doing well at all. Neo, hangs in there anytime you get a whiff of some of the EV news and stuff like that. But Chinese stocks right now are not doing good. So I could see this going up and attacking the upper levels, maybe to $7, maybe even $8. But I don't think we can hold that level. We're probably coming down. I wouldn't be surprised if we look back at the stock unless something crazy happens with the EV boom in correlation to Chinese stocks and we get the huge bull push. I would not be surprised in a couple months we look back at the stock and it's down below $7, hovering between 7 and 6. All right, so UAL, airline stocks were doing fairly well. Okay, we got, a hammer closing. Even though it's a red hammer, we still got a hammer closing with some decent price action to the upside. I think that this has a good case to go attack the high battle zone level and potentially break and go retest those higher target levels. Now, it'll probably wick out at the top, just like you've seen the long wick spikes on the candlesticks, but that doesn't take away from the potential move that we can get for an intraday trade once we peak past the battle zone. PayPal kind of getting some chop in between the $63 and $60 range. We're starting to trend to the upside. We'll definitely hold the battle zone as it is. If we break to the upside or to the downside, we'll follow it with continuation to the target zones. Tesla, I'm liking this for a push to the upside. It has a lot of momentum. He's going to different places. He's trying to make some moves like a boss on the low. He's a mover and a shaker, and I like Tesla's potential for continued pressure to the upside. So I'm a bull for Tesla. I think we break the battle zone to the upside, and we go start attacking that $210 level sooner than later. And last but not least, snow. We're starting to form that cup at the bottom, starting to break out into getting that handle. I do like this for potential to break to the upside. We had nice movement today. I think if we get a similar market and a kind market, we'll probably go at least retest and break to the upside to see about potentially moving on and coming back to previous levels of resistance. But just understand that it'll probably take a little bit. So we definitely like to play this one on an intraday chart, more so looking for day trades rather than swing trades. If we have strong closings like we had today, it's okay to go ahead and potentially take the swing as long as we go light. But I like this one, like I said, more for day trading off of the 5-minute chart, utilizing the moving averages. Upcoming events. Our next class is set, guys, on 11 June at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. TWR is going to teach you Sports Betting 101, how to pick and bet the winners from the losers. Our instructor, Tech Bets, is the best analyst you've never heard of. He's the total package, guys. He has a great win percentage, great picks, and great knowledge. And he's only on TWR. He's going to teach you the basics and the strategy that makes bank betting on live sports. So, sign up today right there at traderswarroom.com/upcoming classes. And as always, the link is in the description. I will see you there. And then we got a new flyer. Of course, it looks different than the last one. But following that class, on 25 June, we got the TWR Gap Trading 101. I'm going to teach you guys how to destroy gaps to destroy the market. This is going to happen 25 June at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. $15 gets you a seat, and everybody gets the recording. Of course, same thing like the last class. traderswarroom.com/upcoming classes. You can sign up right there, and that link is in the description. Traders War Room is your one-stop shop. Try our TWR one-to-one mentoring. Does the market have you feeling like this, or wanting to rip your hair out while you watch your account dwindle? If that's you, then Traders War Room has you covered. Our one-to-ones focus on you as a trader or investor. The Zoom session connects you with a TWR professional. Whether we're covering charts, developing a plan of attack, or being strategic and deep diving on the how, why, and execution of trade plans. TWR one-to-ones will give you the confidence to attack, conquer, destroy, and make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. Book your session today. The link is in the description or on the website at traderswarroom.com. Let's go to war. Join the TWR Investment Club. Are you tired of trading alone? Losing more than you're winning? Or are you just too busy with work, family, and life to focus and hit the market bullseye? If that's you, then join the TWR Investment Club. We trade the account for you and then pay you profit and loss distro. We run both a 30-day and a 6-month club. The next club round starts 1 June, and the link to join the free chat where you get all the information is in the description. Activate your 2-day trial of TWR All Access on the Discord platform. We cover it all at Traders War Room, whether you're looking for stocks, options, futures, Forex, crypto, or even sports betting, or you want real-time alerts, live trading, algo signals, or even if you just want to be part of a community of like-minded investors to grow, learn, and share together as a team. Something for everyone, every budget, and every style. Join TWR today and trade with the bulls. The market is our war zone and stocks are the battle. Join TWR and let's go to war.